Because as big Australia keeps getting bigger, Labor has warned if it doesn't do something about its population growth fetish and poorly designed energy and tax policies, the promise of a better life for each new generation will become a thing of the past.
Macro Business Chief Economist Leif Van Onselen has told the Daily Telegraph the Economic Roundtable won't address the elephant in the room. He says, quote, "We're growing the population aggressively, so that means that we're basically spreading the nation's capital base among more people, our resource base among more people, and as a result, we have crap productivity."
He went on to then criticise net zero policy, saying if we don't have reliable and affordable energy, the manufacturing sector is going to collapse and we are going to be poorer for it. Fix these problems and we could become the richest country in the world. James, he's not wrong. Like, firstly, on energy, we are, of course, a resource-rich nation, yet we don't even use our own uranium, for example, for nuclear. We are sitting on gas, yet up until recently, Chris Bowen was demonising gas before he had this come-to-Jesus moment and goes, actually, we probably need some more gas on the east coast of Australia. We need cheap, reliable energy. But as for big Australia, it keeps getting bigger, and Labor has had its foot on the migration accelerator since it came into power. More than 1.1 million migrants have come into this country. According to the IPA, if current trends continue, we could see 600,000 more people come here by December this year. Where are we going to put them? I mean, we know that leaked Treasury document said that Labor will not meet its housing accord target, 1.2 million new homes by 2029. So we're not meeting these housing accords under Labor. We don't have enough room to put these migrants as it is. And it has obviously exacerbated the housing crisis, it's exacerbated the cost of living crisis. And I find it interesting, Leif Van Onselen also says that this summit's not addressing the elephant in the room, which is the population growth fetish. Of course not. Nobody wants to talk about migration because you're labelled a bigot. You're labelled a racist. It is not racist, nor are you a bigot to actually have a proper conversation about population.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where people come from. It's a simple math sum. And as you say, everyone that comes here needs a house. They also need a hospital, a school for their kids. They need a road to drive their cars on. And so that is the elephant in the room is 100% the way to put it, because for the last couple of years, Labor has avoided a recession by allowing us to import people at mass. Obviously, international students are a big part of that. But sure, people might be coming here just to study and leave, but they need accommodation. The universities are determined to build more accommodation, and for every bit of accommodation they build, there is a house or an apartment block that you can't build. So this has become a massive problem. And the main issue here for me is that, again, when you have 1 million people on welfare, we don't have a worker shortage in this country. We need to be able to get Australians into jobs first before we just listen to business experts that say, oh, you've got to import these people because there's jobs people don't want to do and hospitality and all those sort of things. We've got to look after Australians first. And I think after COVID, there was a time that we did need a larger level of migration, net overseas migration, which is people leaving versus people coming, and the total of that. But we're now at a point where it's like, OK, hold on. I think there's an argument to say the CBD is full. If people want to live here, they have to prioritise the bush first. I think that's a very good argument. But instead, every quarter, there's a large number of people that just keep coming here, and no one is determined to stop this. It's a massive issue. And
it wasn't front and centre at the last election. I mean, the Coalition tried to push a policy on it, but I don't think they prosecuted it well enough. It wasn't front and centre the election before that, and so here we are today.
Or did it scare people off? Is it now such a big problem that people are voting in favour
of more migrants coming? Yeah, agreed.